Hey guys, it's Nora. Today we're going to go over 3 different ways that you can support tomato plants in your garden. I've got 3 different ways going, and it's kind of an experiment this year to see what works best. So let's go take a look at them. So I am supporting my tomatoes in 3 different ways. I have cages, T-posts with garden twine, and then a 5-foot 12 gauge steel or iron fence. So the first thing I have here is I have these cages, but I'm not really a fan of these because, as you can see, the cage ends here and the tomato just keeps on going up. So I think these tomatoes are going to be way too big for these cages. You can get larger cages, but just what I found is cages just don't work as well. But I wanted to see how it went with the cages. But I don't think that I will do those again. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna stick to these other 2 methods that I'll show you. So this other method that I have is I am taking the tomatoes and I am weaving them in this 12 gauge metal fence. So you kind of just come in and you stick this and you'll weave it through I've been doing it every couple days because the tomatoes have just been growing so fast. And this is supported by 6-foot T-posts with zip ties. These ones I have not had to tie up with any garden twine to the fence because I did it when they were really young and I got them going up in the fence. I'll show you on some of my smaller ones over here. You can see I've really been weaving them in as they've been smaller, so they're really sticking up. But then there's been a couple that are over here that have been back in this row that I've had to tie up just because they kind of got out of control. And then also, probably a better angle over here, I originally was gonna have a row in between these, but it's kind of getting taken over by the tomatoes. So what I did is I came in and I put this string here so that it's tied to the fence and it's kind of pushing those back up. I'm hoping it doesn't make them too crowded, but I think they'll be okay. But overall, this has kind of been one of my favorite ways to grow the tomatoes, is just been weaving them into this fence. And a lot of people use cattle panels. I was gonna do that, but I don't have a truck or a trailer, so I didn't have any way to get that home, and they didn't deliver them in my area. So that's why I went with the 12 gauge iron fence, and it seemed pretty strong. It came in a roll, so that's why I was easily able to get it home. So then the other method that I'm doing, let me get a better angle, don't want to step in any plants, is this method. So I put 2 6-foot T-posts up, and then what I'm doing is I'm taking garden twine and weaving in between the tomatoes. I'll do another video to show you this exact process, but what you do is you wrap it around this T-post, and then you come and you put it, either you start behind or in front, and then you go to the next tomato, you go behind, just do the opposite, and you come a weave, you come to this side, and then you go back. And this has been working really, really well. I'm really impressed by this. I'll do it about every 4 to 6 inches, which has been every couple days lately because they've just been growing so fast because it's been so hot and humid. But what's nice about this is it creates this little fence or trellis. And then when you get these runaways, like these guys are starting to run away, and you can see are trying to grow on my paths, I can just come in and kind of tuck them up into the string that is already there. So that's been really nice, and it's been holding up really good. So I would say either the fence or this makeshift fence out of string has been my favorite way to grow tomatoes. Growing them vertically, I think, is a definite win. So let me know in the comments how you are doing your tomatoes, and I will keep you updated on the progress of these as they keep getting bigger and bigger. So I hope that gave you some ideas of how you can support tomato plants in your garden. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, and you can follow along and see which way works best for my garden. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.